So, here's a toast to the years that have passed. See, I've witnessed what most don't know exists, but fuck, I cannot let that define this moment anymore. I'm borderline of hoping to escape the past. This cycle will not last. Each thought is the source of what we attract, and what happens is decided in a flash. Aware or not, our subconscious already acts. How do you react to a situation that then sets more things in motion, and some led to a trap? Misled by so-called friends, then dropped into an open ocean, freezing your tits off, and it's way too far to swim back. In these waters, it's so likely for a shark to attack. When you're at your worst, on the very bottom, flat out on your back, on land, in the grass, these snakes are awaiting your arrival to bite fast. Fuck these so-called rivals, whilst I'm still concentrating on my survival, trying to get better with my mental health. So I'm stable enough for my lad. Believe it's about time I shed some light on the suicidal tendencies that's causing everyone all to collapse. Thoughts of ending it all, telling myself that it's meant to be, but how could I selfishly be exactly like my dad? See, I'm trapped in a city full of fucking cranks. Every day I have to give thanks to my mum, even though I am turning mad. Helplessly watching it all go from getting good to worse, again back to bad, giving her heart attacks. Even though I watch my father and all my siblings do just that, with exact same bullshit and all. Flipped and surprised I've pulled through this. No script in life, we just gotta ride through it. Each time I collide, somewhere deep inside I find the courage to not forfeit. Yeah, I'm more than fed up and bit morbid. There's a lot more to life, but down to all this torture inside, I sit back and try and enjoy the high. I don't know what you call this, but I most definitely cannot cope without music. My mind's so fucked, I just wanna fly. But after all that hurting inside, see, I feel so clueless. Since my dad committed suicide, every day I've woke up wanting to die. So how the fuck could he do this to all of us? That thought right there keeps me alive. This shit bores me, knowing how ruthless it's all been. And how the fuck am I now gonna provide back and forth to get a meal inside my stomach? But these goddamn pigs want me to plummet. On the run a few times, twice with no shoes. Luckily a small few care to stick by my side. Done with it all, I really am. Don't want to give these corrupted bully victims a reason to throw me in a van. And not long till I reach the summit, I can fucking feel it. Yeah, I ran, then ended up in a freezing cold water. iPhone was fucked, I prefer me was close enough to make me wanna call it quits. Looked up at the stars on my back thinking shit, yeah, they caught you and it was all over. But how did my life resort to this? That's how they manipulate the kids, treat you like an animal and wonder why you're so animalistic. Absolute joke, that's what this system is. See, I weren't no trouble till I started to heavily drink, and all I bottled up had come out when I go ballistic. Yeah, I lost my wisdom, I'm tired. I'm so tired of facing these judges and time in prison. Future seems shit, but I try to stay positive. Wish I did none of this and never took notice of the bitches and critics, but when do we ever listen? Each bad decision has fucked up the mission. Throats choked up, I can't seem to keep up with anything, especially writing. I'm fighting myself, and to all of you feeling down and sorry for yourselves, it won't change. Yeah, we are all messed up, but don't let nothing taint your vision. Been in such a state this past year, feeling alone, cold, and backed into a corner by the system. If I was missing, only a couple people would be worried as fuck. Others probably happy, hoping my grave's getting dug up. Yet my destiny is not written, cause I'd already be dead and the body would be left to rot in a coffin. But here I am alive and screaming for my son. Been so empty and nothing for so long. Fuck knows how any of us are still kicking in this horrible untold world that we live in. And still I've strolled on with all that. There's always more to go wrong and all that. Well, all that has just got me overthinking.